Hello again! Happy almost New Year. I know it's been a while. The last video I put out was like 8 months ago? Holy shit. Anywho, I've made a new website and it has AR implications to it. So I wanted to make a quick video showing it off. I've been doing a lot of front-end development over the past 2.5 years. So naturally, when I pulled up my old WordPress website and saw how shitty it was, I was like,
hold on to your lug nuts, it's time for an overhaul!
And here it is. Now that I'm like nearing completion with it, it's pretty cool. It has some pretty cool features, like more memes, more references to random shit, like this here. It's really incognito because the cursor doesn't show up. I did that on purpose, but just like you can click on these things, like this.
Harry tells me you're quite the science whiz. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
And you can click on or this one. The Just Do It motivational speech by Shia LaBeouf. And then, of course, how could I forget Shia LaBeouf by Rob Cantor, Hollywood superstar Shia LaBeouf. It's a great video. I'm not going to spoil it here, but you should just go watch it if you haven't seen it. And anyway, so that's cool and good. The contact page is pretty swanky. I mean, visually it looks pretty similar to the contact page on my old website, but this one doesn't break, and it has, like, you know, an alert. And yeah, so that's all cool and good. The projects have been separated out. Couple different sections here, and I'll be adding eventually the FarmBot project into it in a while. But the project we are talking about today is this new AR builder that I've been working on. I haven't done much to it yet because it was very clear I needed to update my website to do this, because this is a web-based AR builder. And you can read about it more here, but it was just something I thought of when I was revamping my site. I more or less wanted to make the AR builder something built into my website. At first I thought it was going to be a huge amount of work. Like I would have to build all of this from scratch. That had ended up not being the case. I found a GitHub repo developed by the people that make A-Frame. It's basically an inspector tool for A-Frame scenes, and it has like 90% of the functionality I need to make this thing a reality. I mean, I still need to do a lot of work to it for it to be useful, but, you know, whatever. Here it is in all of its unfinished glory. You can, like, scale things up and down. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click on the actual T-Rex. There we go. Yeah, you can scale it up and down. Look at him go. Move him around. It's very similar to pretty much every other 3D environment, so that's nice. I mean, you know, why fix what isn't broken, right? But the very little changes I have made to it thus far is by adding the AR camera and marker to the scene, and some slight UI fixes, and it works. I mean, like, check it out. Check it out. Just give me a moment here. Hit back to scene. Look at that. This little T-Rex. Neato. Oh yeah, and let's see. if we just make that invisible. There we go. Yeah, little T-Rex. Check him out. So anyway, that's all cool and good. And eventually, I will actually make it more useful than this. It cannot do a whole lot right now. Like, one of the things is I need to add entities to the A marker. But when you add an entity, it just adds it to the bottom of the scene. It doesn't nest it into a parent. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. But it's and this thing is done in React too. So now that my website is done in React and I have some experience with it, I'm pretty comfortable with it at this point. I can actually start making the changes to it that I need to make to it. So yeah, I probably won't keep y'all updated because I'm like super busy and have a million other things I'm trying to do right now. So I guess look for my next video around New Year's next year.